Good morning. Welcome to RV Fishing Chat. How y'all doing? How's my my YouTube folks? Tell you what, I'm really wishing for a real camera at the moment. I just have to say that I'm one of those kind of guys. I buy my cell phones to take pictures. That's for the whole purpose of I pick a cell phone that takes the best pictures, and I do tons of research to figure out what phone takes the best, and I look at reviews, I look at comparisons. The iPhone has got some pretty good, the latest iPhone's got some pretty good features, but it still doesn't do what this camera does, what this phone does. So there's some things that it does that I don't get on this one, like 60 frames per second and 4K, I think it is, or something like that. But I can do 4K on this one. So, I mean, yeah, and I'm not limited to space limitations either, so I don't have that problem. But this camera, this phone, for its picture taking ability, not just video, but picture taking ability, is phenomenal. There's no other phone on the market that can match this phone that I've known. Well, no, I take that back. There's a Lumia, I think, by Nokia or something like that, that has a 24 megapixel camera. This camera has it has two cameras on it, so two 16 megapixel cameras, and so it allows it to take when you're going in forward mode. In this mode, it's only 8 megapixel, but when you're going forward, it's 16, and then that gives it it can change between wide angle and narrow, so that gives me the ability to take some pretty cool pictures, and I can change, pretty quickly. Yeah, so there's a lot of really interesting things that this camera can do that I've never seen before. I can keep the shutter open for 30 seconds to record some pretty cool fireworks kind of stuff, and night pictures. Oh my goodness, this thing takes phenomenal night pictures. But there's still some limitations. There's still some things that it won't do very well that I really need a DSLR for. So I guess that's one of my maybe this is wish list day, I don't know. But that's one of the things that I would really like to get is a nice really nice camera. Like, I'm thinking somewhere bottoming out around the D5600, 5500, 5600, the new one that just came out. But also there's the Sonys are just incredible as well. So I've been impressed with those. There's 6500, I think, and maybe a new one by now. So, but yeah, so the Sonys are actually pretty impressive. The mirrorless cameras, I've been impressed by those because of their ability to take action shots quickly, and keep it in focus. And then also they're really good at focusing on people when you're doing live video. There's just one problem. It makes it very difficult to do video with those. I mean, like vlogging, like I'm doing right now, is that the stupid camera the mirror doesn't come around to the front. You can't point it frontwards, so you can't see yourself. Come on, Sony. I would love to buy that camera, but you can't get your camera, your screen to point forward. Everybody else in the world does. I've had old cameras that did that. Come on, dudes. You can do it. Anyway, so cameras are really, really high on my list. I mean, because I see taking pictures and good video as money making, and you know, it's an investment, and that's something that yeah, buddy, you better not be getting your butt over too soon. I'm already in this lane. I'm trying to have a head-on collision. So yeah, cameras are a really big deal. I would love to have a good video camera. I'd love to have, I think the most important thing for me right now is having a real, honest to goodness, digital camera, because I'm getting very restricted on what I can do. There's certain pictures of the sun and things. I love sunset pictures. I love sunset pictures on the water, and I can't take them. I can take them, but I hate the fact that the sun is washed out. So, don't you love a car that just nags you to death because you took your seatbelt off, but you're not in drive? Anyway, that was a rant. So I'm done. I gotta go into work, but yeah, one of these days we're gonna get some real cameras, and things are gonna change. So safe travels and tight lines. I remembered it.